Do you ever wake up with just zero motivation? The day before, week before, month before even, you were smashing it, but then one day you get out of bed and it's just not there anymore. You get to your desk, you take a seat and you realise, I really don't want to do this. So you think, F it, you shut your laptop, you head to the sofa and you just chill for a while. That's what you need. You just need a break. That's where the rut starts. It happens to all of us. You can't always be at peak motivation, and there are times when you just can't be bothered to work. So you procrastinate, you beat yourself up, and your rut continues. You can get stuck in these motivationless ruts for a few different reasons. Firstly, it might just be that life's got too easy. You're just plodding along, there's no real challenge in your life, and you're deep in your comfort zone, and that just kills all motivation. It could also be that life's got too monotonous. You've overscheduled and regimented yourself into a restrictive routine. And restricting yourself is something that also kills motivation. Or it could be that you have been smashing it for the last day, week, month, but the results haven't been going your way, or they've stagnated, and that's just knocked you off your feet a little bit. For me, I've been stuck in a rut for the last week or so because I had everything planned out to the minute. I was scheduling my life for a recent video and tracking myself to the nearest 15 minutes, and that put me in this regimented, restricted routine that got really, really boring. So I decided to do something to get me out of my rut, and came up with a technique to solve it. I was sick of just following my normal structure and being regimented and having to stick to timescales. The first step of this technique stops that completely. So first, come up with one thing, one new idea that you're excited about to do with your normal work. Make it completely new, off the cuff, doable within the next 2 weeks or so, and exciting enough to keep you totally focused on it. Then you need to prioritize it over all other work that isn't completely essential. For the rest of your time, spend it doing things away from your normal routine. Make yourself a nice meal, clean your house, do the laundry, and do all the things you've been putting off for ages. But make sure it's away from normal work. Make sure you're not also doing your normal procrastination, going and sitting in front of the telly on the sofa or scrolling through social media. Long story short, one new, exciting, doable, and off-the-cuff idea, prioritized above all other work that isn't essential, and the rest of your time is spent productively doing other things away from your normal routine. For me, it was making this video. It wasn't planned, it was completely off the cuff, and I thought I could make it exciting through the filming and editing process and by putting extra effort into it. To be honest, the key factor with this is it was just so meta that I couldn't help myself. Making a video about how to get out of a rut to help myself get out of a rut. I thought it was a brilliant idea, but I'm going to show you how well this technique actually works. So I've been doing this technique for about a week and a half now, and the video goes out tomorrow, which marks the end of it. And I think it's safe to say that the monotonous day-to-day routine has well and truly been broken. I've really enjoyed making this video, it's excited me, and it's boosted me up and made me really enjoy the work I'm doing. I've used the spare time from this technique to get my flat in order, I've done my washing up, I've done my laundry, the rooms are generally just cleaner, which just makes it a whole lot nicer to live here. I've read 3 books in the period as well, but overall and most importantly, I've used this time to actively rest, recharge my batteries, and reignite the excitement that comes from my normal work. I felt a lot more engrossed in this video, the filming process, the editing process, than I have in previous videos, and it's driven me to set myself up for much more exciting videos in the future. Overall, there's no doubt about it that the technique has worked. I feel fresh, I feel out of the rut, and honestly just really excited to get myself back stuck into the work I enjoy. That's the key though, isn't it? I think when we get stuck in a rut, we tend to procrastinate instead of actively trying to rest. What this technique does is it gives you other things to do outside of your monotonous normal routine. It allows you to focus on something solely that you're properly excited about, which reignites the overall excitement that you get from the type of work you're doing. Plus, once you finish the technique, you feel rested, you feel energized and ready to go again, which is often the one thing you're missing when you're in a rut. But if after this, no excitement's been reignited about the work that you're doing, maybe it's time to branch out and look at something else. Maybe the fact that you're in a rut is all just because you really don't want to do what you're doing anymore. And that's okay. It's time to find something that you're excited to work on, something that gives you purpose and that will make you happy. It's really important that you find that thing that's worth escaping the rut for. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and I'd be really interested to hear what you're working on, what you're excited about, and what you want to escape the rut for. Subscribe if you're new, and I hope to see you all very soon.